And let's talk about the start of your season, how things gone for the Colby Ball Club so far this year.
Well, we started out against Abbotsford first game and got kind of ran over there, but we played pretty hard through the whole thing. Then we played Thorpe, and we started out slow, but we really picked up and mentally got into the game and did very well and finished well against them. And so far we've been off since then, which is kind of a nice thing to be able to work on some stuff. We don't play again until next week, Tuesday, against Loyal. So,
well, tell us about the steps you took to prepare for this group coming in for you this season.
I lost some players this year, and I just I got three returning varsity players. Angelique Hernandez, Alexi Vanderhoof, they both, and Harrison Schmitt. All three of them have been playing since they were freshmen. I got another junior coming in, Lily Brzezinski. She's got some good height to her. She started playing at the end of the year. Dakota Haper is a junior. She been playing varsity since last year. She played varsity all year last year. And then another junior, Lucia Perez. She just started playing varsity this year. In 8th grade, she blew her knee out, and so she missed her whole at the end of her 8th grade year and missed her whole freshman year. So she actually really took huge strides in a year, getting back into basketball. Then I got three seniors, Sydney Meyer, out there just hustling and playing with all her heart. Lily Froby, and then Olivia Krause played some varsity last year, and she's there yet. And then I got some sophomores, like Bryn Polifka is going to be starting this year. Great shooter. She's almost made it so that I cannot put her on the floor. So she's really stepped up in a year. And then I got a couple there floating, Leah Hamas and Brez Boyer. And so that's basically what we got going on this year for our team.
How about some things that you feel this crew can do pretty well for you this year?
I think defensively, they're tenacious. We're running a few different zone half-court press defenses, and we're getting on them right away when they cross half court. Full court, they can press anywhere they want to. We're good at running the floor offensively. They're figuring things out. They're offensively, half court, they're starting to get more patience. They're starting to see the floor better. It's the three with the most experience. They've taken huge strides over the last year, and they're leading, and they're just so together as a team. It's really wonderful to go in that gym every day and coach them. It's just enjoyable.
You mentioned lots of players there when we went through your roster. It sounds like your numbers are in pretty good shape.
Actually, we just got a freshman and JV team, or not freshman team. We got a varsity and JV team, but I do have 23 girls that went out. So we have really good numbers. I got a lot of freshmen, really talented freshmen that are playing right now, and our numbers do look really good. It's good to see these girls. They're excited about basketball. They're willing to learn. Our gym is, I don't know how you explain it, but it's loud. They're always cheering each other on during practice. One of my ADs walked by one day. He's like, "Did you have music on?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Couldn't hear it between the girls cheering each other on through the whole thing." It's just been a great pleasure this year to coach these girls. They just want to be with each other. They enjoy each other. I got juniors and seniors doing stuff afterwards with freshmen. They're taking them to basketball games, the boys' basketball games, going out for ice cream, going shopping. That's how close they've all gotten in the last few weeks. They just really enjoy being with each other. It's a great thing to have.
Can you talk about some of those older players, some of those seniors, and the leadership they bring to your ball club this year?
The seniors, that they haven't had a whole lot of varsity experience. We went through, a few years ago, when I first started, I had 7 seniors, and they all graduated. After that, I had 2 players on each class. That's why this freshman class the junior class had to play when they were freshmen. But now the classes are a lot of classes, and the juniors have really stepped up to seniors and making sure everybody is involved. They're all, it's just been one of them things this year. It's just, you just know when you get a special group that loves each other and wants to do things for each other, it just makes it fun.
You and I talked a couple of years ago when you took the job for the first time about that transition that you had to make from coaching the lower levels to coaching varsity basketball. Now looking back for a few years, how has that transition been for you?
It actually has been really good. It's been humbling at times. I changed lot of things that we did before. We're more up-tempo on a lot of our offense and defense. But it's been very well accepted. I realized I have to have patience, and you have to take deep breaths once in a while. And but I love coaching girls. I've coached girls and boys, and girls, they're willing to learn. They want to. If you're honest with them, and they're always willing to listen to what you got to say. Sometimes I've always been real boys, they already know, and they really don't always want to learn because they already know. But the girls are very accepting and very good at what we want to do and learn.
We have Larry Hazer here for some questions and comments. Larry?
Coach, you mentioned kind of a mixed bag of upperclassmen and
Yep.
lowerclassmen. How challenge is that for a coach to mesh those girls?
Actually, it hasn't been that much. I mean, they all know each other really well from other sports. It really, it's kind of shocking. It hasn't been that much of a challenge meshing them. It's been really a good experience with it.
Because I know sometimes the upperclassmen don't
Yes, and
like to get
and
the
I've had-
underclassmen in there.
And I've had that in the past. This year I don't. This
Okay.
year it's literally it's really good to see how putting each other, helping. I've seen juniors and seniors helping freshmen in the first week we're all together, helping them with drills. Hey, this is where you go. This is what we do. And building them along and cheering them along when they do good things. So it's been really good experience this year.
Yeah, because I know sometimes they don't like to accept the underclassmen.
No, they don't.
into the role.
But this year it's been really good. I think they all realize that they need the younger ones. If they want to get somewhere, they need the younger ones to be there with them.
Cloverbelt Conference, how do you see that East?
Well, this is very simple. It's Neilsville on top. I'm not quite sure what's in the water over in Neilsville. I mean, they lost some really good players last year, but he brought in 2 freshmen, or maybe more than that, but I know 2 freshmen are probably better than the ones that he lost last year. I mean, they're amazing. John does an awesome job over there. I think the whole Cloverbelt Conference goal is to be what they are. The rest, I think we're all in the mix. Last year we were 5 wins away from close wins. We lost 2 to Columbus in the last second. We lost to Gilman by 3 in one game. If we won 5 games, we were in second place. So we were that close. It was really close games. And so I don't think we're far from that. But at any moment we could, it's just Loyal's always fundamentally strong. I mean, they just don't make mistakes. Gilman's the same way. Coach Weir's always got them right there. They're always really well. I've seen some of the games from Columbus, and they look really good too. Haven't seen anybody else, but I think we're all going to be competing for that, 2, 3, 4. Who ends up in there is going to be a toss a card out there, I guess.
So what's going to be the keys for you guys to be that?
Us, I can tell you right now, it's limiting the turnovers. We played Abbotsford. We didn't even give ourselves a chance. We turned the ball over 47% of the time. So you can't turn the ball over that much, and we got all rebounded like crazy. But then we turned around we started taking care of the ball. So if we can take care of the ball on offense and get some rebounds, we'll be in there. 'Cause defensively, I think we can play with almost anybody. And last year, we went to Neilsville, and we went to halftime. We were up by 6. We come out and we turned the ball over 3 times in a row, and the girls' heads were out of it, and we lost by 20. But there ain't many teams that can go into Neilsville last year and be up by 6 at halftime. We played the perfect game the first half, so I know that's what they got in them. If they play the perfect half, they don't turn over the ball, they play very aggressive deep, we can beat anybody. But I think now are mentally getting into that where they're getting confidence, and mistakes, they're starting to let mistakes, you make a mistake, let it go, figure it out, move on to the next one. We might not have been that way last year. We weren't able to just let a mistake go, and I think we're starting to learn to do that now.
People talk about Neilsville, their program over there, and I know one of the things they do over there is they start them young.
Yes.
Is that something that you guys are trying to do, or some of the other?
We have our booster club starts in 5th grade, but I know he starts younger. We do have we're past hopefully the COVID stage. We're back to doing our happy hoops, which is kindergarten on up, and where they do a dribblings on Saturday. So, it's coming along. Our youth numbers, especially on the girls' sides, are really doing good right now. We got a lot, and I try to go down and work with some of them. And in the summer, on Wednesday nights, I have an open gym just for my youth from 6th to 7th grade, or going, would be the year before 5th, 6th, and 7th. So I just work with them just so they get to know me, and we do some dribbling drills, do some fun stuff, and, just kind of let them know that the varsity coach isn't as scary as he sometimes seems on the sideline. And I think that helps too.
Okay.
Coach, how about your staff for this year?
I have a new JV coach, Cass Huber. She came in this year teaching Colby. So it's her and me, and this is what we got. She's been doing really good. My assistant last year, Laura Demper, she had a baby last year, so she's decided to focus on the family. So.
All right. Well, Coach, thanks for coming by. Good luck this year.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
Colby High School girls basketball coach Terry Schmitt joining us.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.